Klobuchar.
Thank you very much, Senator Schumer. So why we talk about voting? Because you are standing in the very place, sitting in the very place where these insurrectionists went through this Capitol, where they went into the Senate floor. And sadly, people may not be using bear spray, or they may not be using flagpoles, but they are suppressing the vote all over this country. It is a concerted effort, a concerted plan, just like the insurrection. We had a hearing last week in the Rules Committee with a Republican election official from the city of Philadelphia, also the Arizona Secretary of State. They told us horrifying stories of them getting threats. The Philadelphia Republican elected official isn't going to run again because his family's children called out by name, pictures of their house put on the internet. Arizona Secretary of State called out, Katie, we're going to hunt you down. That's what's going on in this country right now. And our number one job as U.S. senators is to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States. We cannot do that if our democracy crumbles. So that is what this is all about today. Senator Durbin talked about how this has been bipartisan in the past. Why? Because we all believe in our democracy. All these debates we're having about the bill to bring down costs for families, about the infrastructure bill, that's all because we have a democracy. It's not always pretty. It takes a while. Back 100 years ago, they didn't have tweets every 5 minutes about what was going on and people talking about everything that gets on the news 10 minutes later. Okay, we're in a different environment, but it's because we have a democracy. So that's why this bill is so important. Raphael Warnock will tell you what's going on. That bill that passed in Georgia, that means no one can vote in a runoff period during the weekends. That means no one can register during their important runoff period in Georgia. That's why major corporations have come out against that bill. You've seen what happened in Texas when in the last election, one drop-off box in the entire county of Harris County, which includes Houston, the size of my state. You've seen the voters stand out in makeshift masks and garbage bags in the rain in Wisconsin, all to exercise their right to vote. So what the John Lewis bill is about is making sure that their constitutional rights are protected. You add that to the Freedom to Vote Act, which puts in the minimal standards which we are clearly allowed to do under the Constitution that says Congress can make or alter the election laws. That's what this is about. And that's where we're standing right now. They started the work there, and we're not going to let them finish it because we are going to pass a voting bill one way or another. And I do want to commend our colleagues that have worked on this, so many of them, and we are excited that we're moving this bill and getting some bipartisan support. Thank you.